Hello Flickering Myth family and welcome to our channel. My name is EJ Marino and I can't even hold in my laughter. Oh my goodness, we are talking about Jurassic World Dominion. As a comedy film, Jurassic World Dominion might be one of the funniest movies I've seen this year. As an action-filled dinosaur movie, part of the legendary Jurassic Park franchise, oh boy, this is a hot mess. This movie is chaotically edited. I cannot grasp one single action scene in it because it's just so choppy, just all over the place. This movie is in general just all over the place, not just the edit. The script is a mess, feeling like two different stories separately, and then when they come together, it's just like, this is not what I wanted. I don't know what to feel about this movie. I genuinely laughed out loud. Sometimes I was supposed to be laughing, sometimes I wasn't. But looking at this as a Jurassic Park film, technically a Jurassic World movie, but just what it's supposed to be, it works in certain elements. The dinosaur action is pretty good. There is some pretty decent practical effects. I like some of the legacy characters that come back. I do think like Alan Grant and Laura Dern's character really do add just a little bit. Ellie, she's great. She really elevates the stuff, especially when she's working with Bryce Dallas Howard's character. I'm trying to think of even people's names in this movie, but it just doesn't matter. It just feels like we're just getting from set piece to set piece just to hurry up and rush to the ending. It felt like this movie didn't know what it wanted to do. It was just twiddling its thumbs, throwing in all the leftover action scenes that they had for other movies just to get this one done. And it's supposed to be like the conclusion, the big epic finale of this era, and it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like just another Jurassic World movie. This movie doesn't have the gravitas that it thinks it does, that it should have, and that's what's the most disappointing. But at the bare minimum, my primal little film brain, I saw dinosaurs fight dinosaurs on screen, so points for that. After the events of Fallen Kingdom, dinosaurs are all over the world. And what do? Well, we try to live with them. Not so successfully, but we're trying. We have all these different forces coming together to either save the dinosaurs, say we need to live together, and then the biggest problem out of all comes out of nowhere. Evil dinosaur locusts that are killing the crops and that could kill the entire world's food chain. So then we have to fight the locusts. Yay? I cannot believe the epic final villain of this movie is a bumbling science dude who has no idea what he's doing, and locusts. What? I don't know, maybe after the last two movies I was just like, cool, keep manufacturing weird, made-up dinosaurs, that could be something interesting, so I was expecting something along the lines of that, but to get genetically modified locusts that are sent by Biosyn to go do this, and this, and I'm like, this is the plot of this movie? It led us to some decent action scenes, and we got to tie in the legacy characters to the newer ones from Jurassic World, but by the time they get together, almost near the very end of the movie, they need to escape the thing. There's not really good action scenes with them together. That's what really frustrates me. We have, the Owen Grady story, and we have, the Alan Grant story, and the little clone girl who was in the last movie. She's kind of the connective tissue between the two. I can't believe they brought back Clone Girl. I can't believe she was one of the better actresses in this movie, because, oh my goodness, what was everyone on? Jeff Goldblum phoning it in with the most stereotypical Jeff Goldblum. Laura Dern, an Academy-nominated human being, and she couldn't even give me a good performance. Bryce Dallas Howard is proving to be a great director over on Star Wars, but the script written for her? Oh my god, and there's this character, Kayla, I believe she's the pilot character, beautiful woman, great action moments, but has the worst dialogue ever, oh my goodness, we need to get up out of here. Oh shit, it's almost stereotypical. Thankfully, Mamoudou Athie's in this, and he has a more layered character for a black actor, because I do think the black community's kind of shafted in these movies. Sam Jackson, he's the only, black character of note, really. Jeff Goldblum's daughter in the second one. This just has a lot going on. Way too many characters, not enough good action scenes with the dinosaurs, and then when there are action scenes, it's just so choppy. Let's get here, because we either have to hide CGI, or the practical effects that we built only are, built for, half the head or something. I am frustrated with this. Oh my goodness. One of the only good perks, other than the dinosaur-ness of this all, because again, the dinosaurs, when they are practical effects, are cool, and just the overall design of them are great. I love some of the ones with the feathers. I loved the classic T-Rex. Blue making her return with a little baby Blue. Great. All of that's cool. But what also helps is this movie does understand it's a hot mess at times. Some of the dialogue does feel purposely cheesy. Some of the callbacks, like the Barbasol, the iconic Barbasol from the first movie, makes a return. Some of those things actually do add little elements to this to make it a fun ride. For 2 hours, while I was bored in some moments, there was other moments that I was just like, oh, I'm actually like genuinely like just watching this and not hating my life. That's a low bar for this movie, where I just wasn't like, wow, I want to leave this theater for my free press screening. Like, no, there were moments that I definitely thought the ride was there. This just lacks an oomph to it. It gives me the humor and the dumbness that I want. It definitely hits like Jurassic Park 3, like there was no talking raptor saying Alan. No, there was none of that here, but there was a level of cheesiness that I do respect. I wish the cheesiness was throughout the whole movie, and we just went straight for a dumb, over-the-top comedy. This movie tries to be way too serious, way too real at times, trying to say real political stuff. I don't know, and what really reminds me of this is Chris Pratt's Owen character. God, is he one of the most bland, generic things. If he was allowed to be a bit more of the Guardians of the Galaxy Chris Pratt, having a bit more humor, a bit more edge to him, that would maybe add an element. But much like the movies, the Owen character is way too serious. It just doesn't allow for any fun to be had. I'm not even the biggest Chris Pratt person, but when he's fun, he's good. And this movie and this character really needed a tiny bit more fun to really take it to an over-the-top, watchable level. I don't know what else to say about Jurassic World Dominion. Everything bad about this movie, I feel like I've said about Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This franchise needs to be taken out back and, I don't know, just get rid of it. Like, I don't know if we need any more Jurassic World movies for quite some time. I'm sure they're gonna do a TV series. The little Netflix animated one is fine, but I'm sure this is not dead, but I would like a long break. Give me 15 years to maybe miss the dinosaur madness, because honestly, in a movie with dinosaurs in the Jurassic franchise, I just want more, and I'm not getting it. But that is it for my review. What do you guys think of this review? What do you think of Jurassic World Dominion? I definitely think this is going to be people who like the dumb nostalgia to it and had fun with the dinosaurs. There's going to be people like me who are just like, I want a better movie. Where do you guys stand? Comment down below. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Alright everyone, let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion down below.